Hi friends, this is Donna coming to you with our paper pumpkin kit for July. It is a nice summery kit. It's a subscription kit. That's the box. I've already dived into it, and it is Sweeter With You for July 2025. If you make the kit according to the directions, these are the cute cards that you'll make. They give you lots of supplies. You'll get tear and tape, glue dots, dimensionals. You'll get an ink spot in the garden green. You get 8 cards and 8 envelopes. The cards are 4 different designs, 2 each. And they give you lots of goodies to go with your cards. That's one of the card bases that I've used. Some already trying to work on alternatives and playing around. That's the stamp set that you get. And also we offer coordinating dies that if you are a subscriber that you can get. They're $12 for the quarter, and it'll cover July, August, and September. So I did cut out this for one of the cards, this circle die. It's got leaves for the fall, strawberries, flowers, all kinds of goodies. So we are going to get started. I've got my stuff all on blocks. I have things cut up. I'm ready to go. Let's do this one. So this was the base, okay? And I folded it in half at the 4 1/4, but then I decided just to fold it back. Didn't measure. It's probably a little over 1 1/4 inches maybe, but I folded it back. I'm going to use some tear and tape on it. I'm going to use it as a pocket. You could put a gift card in this, or just a note if you wanted to. I'm thinking gift card. So there's that. And then I'll use this, take your pick tool to get this off. I stamped the strawberries, which are in the set. So let's see, that'll go just like that. And I just got some ribbon from my stash, not ribbon, but some twine. And because I really liked this. And I think I'm going to put it around like this. Maybe I'll tie it around so that it looks nicer on the other side, because I'm not using another backing or anything like that for this. Oh, there that came. It's already cut. I'm going to tie this in a knot because I do have a piece that's going to go on here too. But I want to put this in a knot. See if I can do it. Let's see, can I get that through there? I think I can. Hey, awesome. So there's that knot. You'll see it on the back, but that's okay. I'm going to bring this over to the side more, because this is one of the pieces that they do give you. Because I'm going to put that on here, probably with dimensionals. Put my little stamp, Hello Friend. And I'm going to use Poppy Parade for right here. And I'm going to put that right here. Just such a nice, bright color and card. So that's good. We'll cover that up. Because I think, am I going to put some, if I can find the strawberries. I think I've used quite a bit of the strawberries. They give you some vellum in this too. So lots of strawberries. I really need to use the really big one, this really big piece on a card. So I don't know if I want to use that. Let's see how that looks. Because I want that on there. No, I think that's too much. Too big. Too big, too big. But we could use these flowers. I need to use some of these flowers. I haven't used them yet. I'm assuming these might be on a strawberry plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 of those. So I'm going to use the dimensionals. They're right here. I'm just putting them. Let's see. I just want to have an idea of where I want them. So I'm going to put that one there. That one here. That one there, and then down below. Like that. So that way my little tie will move. But yeah, you could completely use this as a gift card holder. You got your nice little pocket there. I wonder if I should use some red on this. Sure, why not? There's a lot of red on this. We'll just give it some red. I think that's pool party in there. But there we go. I didn't get it over far enough, but that's okay. So there's that. That goes in there. And my flowers. I'm going to use some little dimensionals that I happen to have. Because I want to put that right there. And I'm going to use my liquid glue. They don't always give you embellishments. Sometimes they do. You just never know. So there's that. And then there's these two down here. We'll put those two down here in the corner. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So there's a little card with a little pocket. Very easy to make. Got a little rope. You could like put a bow here, because I think that's what my original thinking was going to be, was a bow. So let me see if I can tie a bow. We will try. That. I do the bunny ear bows. That is what I do. But I want these smaller. This needs to be smaller. And then that can go like that. They give you glue dots, but I'm just grabbing the ones that are easy for me. That. Let's put that right there and trim those back. There, now I feel better. So there's alternative one. You could also glue this down, this flap, if you wanted to, but you got your nice little pocket to put something in. There's one. Now, card 2 has a lot of pieces. I cut up a lot more than I was planning on with the green piece, because I used better part of 2 cards, because I needed all these different sizes. This is just a double Z card, and I did some embossing. So all these pieces. And that's a die cut from the stamp set. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 11. It is scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. And this is a 2 1/2 piece, same cutting, 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So this is the way it goes. So this is just going the opposite way. Wait a minute, this way. Okay, going the opposite way. That's how that's going to go. That's the double Z. like that. So first thing we will do is put our pieces on. I did this with the mini corrugated, and I did this with the swirly, and this is not a solid core, so it does have white coming through, so I used some sandpaper to try and scratch off some of that on these panels. Let me see, did I just squash that down a little bit better? So I'm going to glue these down. I personally think liquid glue is the best for putting up on pieces that are embossed, but that may not be your choice. So there's one piece. See, it kind of has like a distressed look on the paper. Already has like a distressed look on that green. If I'd kept another piece, because I just cut it up. That's part of a piece. They have different gradient pieces, colors in it. Do you like green? I think my favorite green is probably Granny Apple Green. I like that. Okay, there's that. Now this piece is going this way, so we can glue these on, but I'm gonna smush them a little better. There. I just use my own garden green, so we'll put that on. There goes that. I like things that I don't have to make a decision about direction. I was going to use some other DSP, but I thought I'd just use this green and emboss it. These make very cute cards just on their own. I just like to play. There's that. I'm going to cover this for the moment because I do need to stamp this in. Maybe I'll use the Poppy Parade instead and tie in with strawberries. Hello, friend. No, it's still wet. Scrubber is still wet. Okay, so there's that. This is going to go right here, and I wonder if we have any green on this. Sure, we do. I like white on white, and I wouldn't feel a need to color it, but when it's so stark, let's cover this up before I get in trouble. I just don't want to get in trouble with it, get my fingers in it. But yeah, I always like to rub some ink on just plain white, just to tie it in so it just doesn't stick out so much. So now that is set, and now we can put this on. And the long piece goes over here, the short piece goes right here so that it'll fold like that. So I am going to put some glue on the lower portion of this. And hopefully this will stick really well. Line it up at the bottom. And just press, make sure it's straight, flush at the bottom. And then you're just going to put some glue on this piece and press it down. So you see that? Press that down. Okay, so you got that, your double Z. Now to decorate. So pool party, I was thinking about tying that in. I know in the original design for the kit used this on the green. So I'm going to put that on, but I'm not going to put it straight. And I'm going to use dimensionals on this little basket. So I'm going to use some dimensionals on that, because I'm going to put strawberries in it. That's good. I don't know if you remember when they used to, you used to get strawberries in these little baskets instead of all the plastic that they use now. They were like a cardboard type of thing, lightweight. So I'm going to glue that right there. And glue this right here. And pop this one on dimensionals. Just put one on there. Like that. That's cute. Very cute. I wonder if I want to put a thank you right there. Thank you. Might do that. Clean that. When you use any kind of pinks, reds, especially reds, they really do dye your stamp. So that's going to go right there. And I think we'll use some of those flowers. Three. Some more glue. I wonder if one of those big strawberries might fit on this card. Give it some more pizzazz. And I want a dimensional to pop this one up. And then this one goes down here. Like that. So I have this that can go glue on here. We'll put that one right there. And I thought there was another one that was really big, but I don't think it'll fit. That's just too big. I really don't know where I'm going to use that one. But I'll use another one and a red one right there. And let's see. I know I had some embellishments here that were left over from something, but I don't know where I put them. Ah, here they are. Some of the rhinestones. I'll just use that. Oops. Fingers are getting just a little sticky. So, there's card number 3. And card number 4. I've got a piece that is 8.5 by 4 1/4. I've got a white piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. And I've got some DSP that is 5.5 by 8.5. This is the piece. I just cut it down to 4 1/4, actually, or 5 1/4, sorry. 5 1/4 by 8.5. 5 1/4? Yes, it is. So I am scoring it at 2 1/2. Move that out of the way. 3 1/4. 4 3/4. 5 1/2. 7. And 7 3/4. Okay, so then it goes like this. It's like a curtain. Okay, but you are going to line this up at 3 and bring the very first score line into your track, 3 and track. And you're just going to cut like that. So now you have a curtain, okay? Now, if this was double-sided paper, you would have a nice little side here, but we don't, so we are going to stamp some flowers, and I'm going to use the Timid Tiger because that's one of the colors in this paper. And I am just going to stamp right here. So there's something to see. So there's that. There's that. You could cut paper to fit right there if you wanted to. And then here's this. Okay. So there's that. Now I want this to lay flat. So I am going to put some liquid glue on the flaps so that they will lay flat. I got to do this both sides too. Like this. And then I also want to do it this way. And this way. So there you go. And that is going to go right on here. You're going to have a little bit. I need to put that on there too. Put that there. That needs to go. I have a little spot here, and I think that thank you will fit here, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Can we bring it up? Will it fit? Maybe if I put it right in the corner diagonally, it might just fit. I'm going to do it in the Timid Tiger. See if I can do it in an angle. I don't want to have any edges there. Let's see. Thank you. Clean that stamp. And then this fits the wrong way. This fits the Hello Friend. So let's see how this looks. This Timid Tiger is one of the new in colors. We have two groups of in colors. We have one that goes out next year, and this one was just introduced this year. But now we can glue this on. Like this. And we'll put that in here like that. I like that, how that peeks out there. This is going to have dimensionals. And I'm looking to see where, here it is. This was our kit. Now, of course, you could brush some ink on this, but I'm not going to do it this time. So there's that. Hello, friend. And then I'm going to use some of these strawberries that were punch outs. Use some dimensionals. Pop one up. And then that. Just one will do for that one. I don't want that over the flower like that. And let's put some of these embellishments on there since I've got them. I've got them, so I'm going to use them. So there's that for the front. That looks cute. Okay, thank you. And then I'm going to use You're the Best. You're the Best. Clean that off. And I think I'm going to do some flowers. Maybe in the Poppy Parade. Maybe Poppy Parade and the orange Timid Tiger. I'm going to clean this and do the orange or the Timid Tiger. I really like this orangey color. It's really bright and cheery. And we'll use this. And there you go. Another bright and cheery card. I really like this kit. This is just really cute. Oh, I got fingerprints on that card. So we may need to put, now we need to put some orange on it because I got my, oh, I'm getting more on there. Oh my goodness. My fingers are filthy, I guess. And maybe I should stamp off and stamp on. Hopefully I can keep my fingers away from making a mess. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work, but that's okay. We gave it a try. We could also probably put a strawberry in there. One of the strawberries, maybe. Let's see. Wonder if that'll work. Yeah, maybe we need to do that to clean that up. We gotta save the card, right? Gotta save it. Save the card. Put that on the inside. I gotta clean my hands. Let's see. So there you go. There's the third card, the second card, and the first card from Paper Pumpkin this month. If you're interested in next month's, you can always sign up under me and I will try and share some alternatives next month for the next kit. So I hope you enjoyed this and want to try and make some of these cards. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye.